Down to the ground, burn it down. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I got yeah, man. Bring this fucking thing down. Down, Shutter. And I tell you, this is the definition of attractive. Hey, Rock! Come on, Rock, let's burn this. Right behind you, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Could've sworn I had some matches. You got some? DJ, you got my lighter?
Nah, I gave it back to you.
I got one. Wait, you got the lighter? Wait, what are you doing? No! Oh, shit. Get out! Oh, let's go! Run!
What the fuck, guys? I will fuck you up, Shutter!
So what you guys just saw was a pretty shitty visual representation of what happened, but what actually happened was publisher Take-Two, the company that publishes Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto franchise, decided it would be a magnificent idea to ban modding. They decided to ban making and using mods alongside by sending a cease and desist letter to the lead developer of OpenIV. Now, if you guys don't know what OpenIV is a program that's been used to mod almost every GTA game, and it's been used for around 10 years. So it's well known, and it's I believe the only way to mod GTA. And now what they did is Take-Two, by the way. They decided it would be a great idea to send a cease and desist letter and tell them to absolutely stop all their work. And now this is really unfortunate, and this is actually really stupid. Now there are many reasons I think they could have done it. I think it's all about money, because what they thought was, think about it, if we ban single player mods, since we don't publish any DLC for offline mode of GTA, then that means they'll have to go to GTA Online. And since everything in GTA Online is overpriced and the payouts are terrible, they can buy our overpriced shark cards, and that's basically their businessing plan. Now I think this is a really scummy thing to do, especially when you're actually kind of hurting yourself by this. Now what they don't understand is that now people that thought of buying GTA won't buy GTA because maybe the only reason they wanted to buy it was for offline modding. Maybe they thought that was what they could enjoy in the game. Plus, the population that already plays offline might just not play GTA Online, so they're losing from that. And what they're doing is, by making really overpriced stuff and trying to sell everything as shark cards, they're also growing the what we like to call a modder, but not like the good modder, the online modder, the one who cheat and gives money and stuff. They're giving birth to that type of community. Now, it's actually not their fault when you think about it. When they make everything so overpriced in the game, the modders have to find a way to get their money. Now, of course, people do it in legit ways, like grinding heists or CEO missions, but obviously some people might be a little lazier and they just want to mod their money to be able to enjoy the game. Now, another shitty move Take-Two did, it was, since even though their game has made a shit ton of money, like I'm talking a shit ton of money, if we search it up we can read, it says Grand Theft Auto 5 has made more than $3 billion so far. Now, $3 billion is way more than enough money to pay off your workers and your developers for your game. But they still decided, no, we need even more money. If you think about it, let's search up how much money they made from transactions. Money did GTA made from shark cards. Now, once we search this up, the first thing that writes is GTA Online shark cards brought in 500 million. Oh, another one says 700 million. You see, this is a shit ton of money. And what they're actually doing is they could have, if they had a better business plan, they could have earned more than this. They didn't make them so overpriced. they could have, maybe if they were better value, maybe more people would have decided to buy it. You see, what they're doing is they're thinking, if we just put it more expensive, we're gonna earn more money. But that's not how it's gonna work. That's not how it works. They could have earned a lot more money if they put it at a, a little less profitable. But since it's not less profitable, a little less of a price. But since it's less of a price, more people would buy it. If you find the perfect balance in between those both, you will make the most money. But no, they didn't think of that. Now another thing is, with them banning modding, they put a lot of lives at risk. Not like actually, but actually, yeah, actually they did. Well, they fucked up so many YouTube channels. For example, the one that got fucked up the most probably is a Typical Gamer. He's a YouTuber that does a lot of GTA streams, with mods, of course, in single player, of course, not harming anything else. And what he said is, this is really bad news for modding, potentially the end of GTA 5 mods in the near future, and our support should go out to him. Anyways, so other than that, I also know GTA Wise Guy, and there are many people who use OpenIV to make a really cool machinimas, but that might not happen anymore. For example, GTA Wise Guy, he makes great car mods, and since car mods are the only thing I ever downloaded, that's shit. Well, it's shit. Anyways, after that, we also have what Rockstar said to PC Gamer. They said Take-Two's actions were not specifically targeting single-player mods. Oh, that's bullshit, which I will explain later. Unfortunately, OpenIV enables recent malicious mods that allow harassment of players and interfere with the GTA Online experience for everybody. We are working to figure out how we can continue to support the creative community without negatively impacting our players. Now I'm going to tell you why this is the most bullshit thing I've ever heard. Normally, I'd be like, oh, this isn't Rockstar's fault. This is all Take-Two. But now they're kind of like dick riding Take-Two right now because they have to. They think they're going to be dropped. But if Take-Two drops Rockstar, GTA will be nothing. Anyways, so the first sentence, Take-Two's actions were not specifically targeting single-player mods. That's bullshit, because OpenIV is only for single player. In fact, when you try to go online, it gives you a message saying, oh, you're playing with an altered version of the game, please go back to single player. So that first sentence wrong. Unfortunately, OpenIV enables recent malicious mods that allow harassment of players and interfere with the GTA Online experience. You see, it's not for GTA Online. They can't. I mean, what I see is people have figured out DLC cars early. For example, there's going to be an Aston Martin and there's going to be a Jaguar, but you see, this is actually your fault. If they bring in these updates, but that are not going to come out yet, that are going to come out for, say, 2 weeks later, with the first update, then you're leaving your game in a position that it's going to be revealed. All this information will be revealed because first, let's say you want to release the new Ocelot, the Jaguar. You don't put it in the game with gun running. 2 weeks later, when you're actually going to release it, you put in a different update, 200 megabytes, 100 megabytes. I don't know how much a car is, and then they download it so it doesn't get leaked, and you don't have to bitch about blame OpenIV for this. But no. Now I've had not a lot of experience with mods, but I've downloaded enough car mods to know that this is not going to be good for GTA. They're kind of shooting themselves in their own balls right now by doing this, which is really retarded. And what I think the main reason they're doing this is for money, for sure. Another reason is we've also seen OpenIV, the lead developer. I think he's trying to put Liberty City in GTA 5 and the Red Dead Redemption. I believe that also the Red Dead Redemption port to GTA that also got a cease and desist letter, which means I think they're targeting people who port other games that cost money. If it was a free game, they wouldn't mind, but since it costs money, they're losing a way to make money, so they have to stop that and make people buy the legit Red Dead Redemption game, which is quite sad, honestly. So guys, if you want to support OpenIV in these hard days, there's actually a campaign, I think, yeah, on change.org. It's actually to save OpenIV. I'll put a link in the description, guys. Sign it. The more people that sign it, hopefully there'll be more awareness, and tell Rockstar, or no, Take-Two, how bad they fucked up with this idea. But anyways, we can't do much about this. Honestly, if as a community, if we just go against this and we can somehow show Rockstar that we are not fine with these changes, maybe they can make a change to it. And one of the ways to make a change is to actually sign this campaign. So I'm hoping everybody can sign this. I don't care how many people watch this, I just hope all of them can sign this, because this is hopefully our way back to get OpenIV.